Welcome back to 30 Days of Qoom with me, Rishi. Today is day 13, almost to halfway, and we'll be talking about the CSS of our form. But before we get into that, I just want to quickly go over a few things. First of all, we didn't mark any of these as required. If you don't know what I mean, it means if you put the required tag here and they try to submit the form, it'll say please fill out this field like this, and therefore they cannot submit it until they type in this form. You can put it in all of these. I wouldn't recommend putting it on the text area, however, because it won't ever work because you have this text inside of it, and you can't add a placeholder to a text area. So yeah, but you can change it up a little bit, and that's just harder and not necessary to do. So for them, we can just add in required tags to all three of these. And if we fail as one, it'll, oh, that was wrong, sorry. Let's do this. Reload the page one more time just to make sure. It'll say, please fill out the field. Please fill out the field. Please fill out the field. Then if we hit send, it'll actually send it. But I don't want to send it, so I'll just reload the page. Got it. Like so. That's great. Let's talk about styling it. So what we'll do is we'll go into our contact us section over here, and we'll look at form. Actually, yeah, we can do form, and we can say background color RGBA 0.4. This will create a very faded black background to our form, like so. But I also don't want the form to be this whole section, like so, because this is kind of ugly, having a whole section like this. So what I'll do instead is I'll say form width, or rather min width 100 pixels. Actually, you can just say width 50%. And it goes to here. So if you want to add a background to it, you can, and then you can say in contact us, you can say align items, center, save it, reload the page. You can also add a few more tags in here to justify content, center, and you can add a bunch of tags here to make these elements in the center, but for the sake of not overcomplicating things, we can leave it blanked out and do it again like that. Okay, next thing I'm going to talk about is doing first changing up these text or these input fields. So I want it to be a little wider, 250 pixels to be exact, at least to start with. And what we can do is we can do form space, or actually hashtag contact us space form in this arrow, and put input type text, and this, what's our error rule is empty. Okay, and in here we can put width 250 pixels, and you can see it increased this width. If you want it to go bigger, you can make it bigger. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, so 500 pixels ish. Yeah, like that. This is too big. I'm trying to make it even with this width over here. So I can say, you can just play around with it. And actually, I'm just going to set it to 400 pixels for now. That's close enough for now. and we can say border color, actually border top none, border left none, border right none, and background color, see if there is, yeah, that's fine. Border or background color is we can just actually put clear here. No, that's sorry, wrong one. Transparent, I think it is. Yeah, transparent. And as you can see, all I have left now is a background, or this thing right here, and a underscore underneath, or our underline. And this can be just fixed by doing, and on this underline I want to change the color of it, so I'll say border bottom color, and I'll put well, I'll put this color over here, which is our contact us color, so it's our H2. We can just go to our H2 over here, look for color. Let's just try out this one right here. Let's copy it, scroll down, put in hashtag, and so yes, that's how I want it to look. And I'll also say color hashtag this, so that way our text is also like that. So if I type now, you can see the color is changed to that, which is nice. Do not believe this is a tag, but let's try it out. Placeholder color. Yeah, no, it's not a tag. Next thing that I want to do, I want to change the font size of this to the font size 30 pixels. Just want to make it, yep, that's too big, so I will change it down a little bit to like 15 pixels. That should be fine. Nope, that's too small. So obviously you should just play around with this, see what you like, see you don't like. Yeah, find the best one for you. This is the one that I like, so I'm going to leave it at this. 15 pixels seems fair. And I can do this, and you can see that it is that big, which is what I like. And yeah. Then for this last one over here, this body of the message, I want to do the same-ish thing. What I want to first do is I want to do, again, hashtag contact us, form, input type, text, or not input, sorry. You can actually just leave it here as text area, and then do width 400 pixels, border, I don't want any border at all, so I'll remove the border. I'll set the background color to transparent. Actually, I will set it to a different color. I'll set it to RGBA 0.4. You can say resizable false. I don't think this is, yeah, this isn't on here. I'll change that in index in a bit. Yeah. Then you can just also put here background color transparent. This is just saying that in case this color doesn't work in some browsers, we want it to default back to this one, which is fine. Yeah. And font size 20 pixels. Color is this. And yeah, this looks nice. again, right now we can resize this, which doesn't work out too well, but that I'm gonna change that soon enough. So yeah, it looks big enough. You have to also put a hashtag here. So hashtag, put it, and there you go. Now we have our thing correctly. Play around with this, see what you like. I'm gonna play around with it for a bit, see what I like here. That looks a little bit better, a little bit nicer. Just defines the border without being too bold, which is very good actually. And what I can do is I can head over to my index again and do resizable false. I believe this works. You can always if you're confused, search up whatever you're trying to do. So text here, disable, resize. Yes. So again, it's a style element, so now I'll be doing that in CSS. So back into my CSS here. So go back to CSS and do resize none, like so. Reload the page, and you can see that now I can no longer resize this, which is much better than having to resize it. And also I'm going to be removing one of these here because they just don't look too nice. Yeah, so now you can see that's all the way up to it, which I can obviously change by just going into styles and doing something like margin top 20 pixels. See how this looks. Yeah, so this looks nice. We can leave it like this. And the button over here, it's looking kind of odd compared to the rest of this, so we can change this up here. We can again do the same things. We can do hashtag contact us form, hashtag form input type submit, hold on one second. And in this we can do border none, background, actually we still want a border, so I'll remove this. Background color, hashtag this, font size 20 pixels, width 250 pixels, height, actually make this 300 pixels by 75 pixels, and let's see how this looks. This looks nice. We can change it. We can do color white and margin top 10 pixels. So something like this. Might be a little bit too big here, so we can change this down to 50. And this looks nice. And then margin bottom 10 pixels. And there you go. Now we have a button with all of this. Thank you for watching. See you next time.